Hello everybody, this is Darlene Tewia and welcome back to Breakthrough Strategies. For those of you all who don't know me, I am an HR advocate and an organization turnaround strategist. And my purpose with you is to guide you through your day and serve and protect your interest at work. So thanks for joining the live stream again today, and the topic is going to be tips for writing your performance assessment. So, it is performance review time again. Sometimes I have found that to be the most daunting task, writing a performance assessment. Because you think about, what do I write? How do I write it? What do I say? How much do I say? What do I put in? What do I keep out? So it's very, very important to take this time to acknowledge your value and your contributions to the organization. It's very important to understand that this is going to be a memorialized document that will follow you. So I want to share with you some tips on how to begin that process, or some things that you should make sure that you incorporate into your performance review. So with that, let's get started. And if you're joining me on the replay, thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who are here, like it up, heart it up. Let me know what it is. Let me know if you find this interesting. If there's a topic that you would like for me to touch on, please make sure that you leave it in the comments. I will make sure that I read all of the comments and respond accordingly. This is for you. All right. So number one. Be proud and show that you are proud of the contributions that you make at your organization. Be proud of what you do. I hope you're not doing anything that you're not proud of. If it's something you've done as a part of a team, make sure that you articulate that. Make sure that you take the time to list out everything. And that's what you do before you even start it. Make a list of everything that you're proud of that you've done. All right? And make that your first priority. Number two, be crisp and concise when you're writing your performance review. Put it in a Word document and type out everything that you like to type out, or type out everything that you like to say. And those things that you want to articulate, make sure that once you get all your thoughts out of your head, that you're very concise and crisp in how you articulate your accomplishments, because you don't want the salient points of your accomplishments to get caught up in a lot of speak that no one's, that might cover up the important points that you're trying to make. So be very clear, crisp, and concise. Number three, be sure to recap anything that's of value in terms of the feedback that you've gotten from peers, from your manager. Be sure that you acknowledge that in your performance assessment of yourself, and to articulate what it is, what the feedback was, and how you incorporated it into your development, into your self-development. Hey, Vandora, thanks for joining. Number four, choose your words wisely. Make sure that you're positive, and make sure that you don't harp on negative things. You want to make sure that this performance assessment of yourself highlights your contributions and your value. Of course, you might make some mistakes during the course of a year, but that's not what you want to harp on. This is the opportunity, and that's my This is your time to highlight what you have brought to the organization, what you've done to move the organization or your department forward, how you've supported your colleagues, how you've supported your manager, how you've developed yourself. All of those things are relative and will benefit you in the long run. Number five, make sure that you're honest about contributions. I've been in the field for about 24 years. I was an HR executive for a number of years, and I've worked in major corporations, nonprofits. It doesn't care. I don't care where you're at. There's always someone who's going to write down in their performance review contributions that you made into the organization, especially if you're working as a part of a team. Make sure you don't do that. You highlight your contributions and you be honest about what your contributions were. Number 6, I hope that during the course of the year, you have tracked all of your accomplishments. Because at the beginning of the year, at the top of the year, you should have a folder in your drawer right next to you where you are notating all the assignments that have been assigned to you. Not just the assignment, but your contributions and your successes on each one of those assignments. So at the end of the year, this time of year, you're not running around pulling your hair out trying to figure out, what do I say? You already know. So it's an easy, breezy process. All right? Number 7. I hope you're getting this. Ask about career development. This is your time, not just to shine, but to advance yourself. Talk to your manager in this performance, in your assessment of yourself. Talk about those things that motivate you. Talk about those things that you'd like to do more of. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your hearts. Thank you for coming in. Just for those of you who may not know me, my name is Darlene Tawia. This is Breakthrough Strategies. I'm an HR advocate and an organizational turnaround strategist, and I am here to help you navigate those sometimes murky waters at work. All right? So thanks again for joining, and if you're on the replay, thank you for stopping by. Number 7, as I was saying, take advantage of the opportunity to ask for career development, whether that's training. Every department has a departmental budget for training, learning, and training. Make sure that you take advantage of that to advance yourself and develop yourself and to create more value, not just for yourself, but for the organization. Hey, Rashonda, thank you for the likes. Also, the organization has an enterprise-wide budget where everybody gets training. That's fine, but you want to make sure that you find out what dollars and cents are available to you to develop yourself. And in your performance review or assessment of yourself, you want to ask for those contributions. You want to ask for those dollars to develop yourself. Go on the internet, find out what training courses there are, so that next year you can add much greater value than you did this year. So ask for career development. Number 8. Remember that when you're writing your self-evaluation, this is a memorialized document, meaning this document is going to follow you. So I want to caution you not to look at it as a routine, perfunctory activity. Look at it something like it's going to follow you. It's either going to hurt you or help you. And so you want to compose this document as a picture of who you are and what your contributions are, what your value is, and take a minute to really think about, before you write anything, think about all of the tasks that you were asked to complete during the year. Whether it's small or big, make sure that you remind yourself of the contributions that you made, and make sure that you take the time to specifically articulate and expound on those items. Number 9, ask for what you need. If during the course of the year